Well, you know what we're going to ask about. Number 11.
I'm going to come over there whenever you want to play.
He's swimming right now, you know. He looks good in the suit.
Yeah.
He looks the part. He's in decent shape, you know, but he just doesn't know what he's doing yet. You know, how far we can bring him in a short amount of time, I don't know. But I know Kiffin and our defensive staff are working hard to see how much he can retain in a short amount of time. But yeah, you know, we're glad he's out here, and certainly going to be a valuable asset to us.
Fair. Go ahead.
How is Collins doing out there?
You know, I didn't see him in endo. We weren't going to put him in any contact today, but he said he wasn't having any pain. He went through endo and did fine there and did some conditioning work. But, you know, still a little early. We'll try him next week probably and turn him loose and see how he does next week.
What was the film like from the scrimmage? Did anybody make any significant move up?
The same people that have been continuing. You know, Justin Bell had a good graded out pretty well that day. So did Junior. You know, so those two had some good days, and then some of the others that we expected. I mean, Aaron's coming back and had a really good day. Running backs continue to impress the young ones. Quarterbacks, Bo graded out the highest. But defensively, you know, didn't get many reps with CJ. Tried to get Ralph Williams quite a few more. He had a decent day. Seeing if he can help us some, maybe get some more pressure off the edge. Secondary-wise, Lewis Coven graded out the highest, so it's good to have him. We're thin back there and really need him to play well.
Uriah Grant was back out there today.
Yeah,
Where is he right now?
Back. He's in good shape because Paul and his staff been working him out every day and seem to be pain-free. But great to have him back. He's quick-twitched, and you know we're going to need a lot of bodies in there, and I'm glad he's back.
About a week and a half to go until the opener. Can you start having the conversations about who redshirts among the freshmen and who plays?
A little early yet for us. You know, some of that will have to do with who all gets healthy for next week, probably, unfortunately. But that's kind of the way it is. We've had some preliminary discussions about a 70-man travel squad and what it would look like right now, but that's ever-changing when people get either injured or come back from injuries.
Along those lines with Cliff Coleman, I know he wasn't dressed, and then I didn't see Pendleton on whether he was.
Pendleton has a flu. He came in this morning throwing up. We sent him home. We actually think he's farther ahead with the knee than Cliff. Cliff has got not only did he have a strain at MCL, but he's got a little bone bruise. It was just real tender. So, you know, we don't want to bring him back too early. We'd rather wait till next week on all three of them. I think you'll see Sawyer and all of them, Cliff and Wesley. You know, I think you'll see them trying to go next week, but just don't want to rush it.
What role do you see for Isaac Gross?
He's going to play a lot. He's so quick, and what we do, he's explosive and loves to compete. He's going to play a lot.
What do you look to get out of this week as opposed to camp, and then obviously as opposed to next week when you're game week?
Well, start trying to see how our quarterbacks in particular offensively adjust to a game plan. You know, all right, here's the game plan. We're going to put you against the scout team and give you a look that you'll see hopefully in the game that we're preparing for and make sure you're making the correct reads. And, you know, some of the times when we get frustrated or I get frustrated out here in the 2-week camp grind is, you know, you're installing something against the look that we don't even study what the defense is doing, and you look at it and, gosh, that's not going to work. It's a bad play, and it makes them look hopefully that makes them look more inconsistent than they will be once we put a game plan in. So we decided to get a jump start on the game plan and see how they react to it, and I thought they made some good reads today.
That's 2 scrimmages in a row where you've said Bo graded out ahead.
Yeah.
Is he ahead? Is he your starter right now, or are you not that far along?
You know, we'll decide next week who's going to start the game. I still dead set that both will play, but we'll decide next week kind of who's going to start, and then decide if the same guy will start the next game or not. But we kind of got our mindset that those first 2 games you're going to see both of them. We'll see who has the most production in the drives and kind of go from there.
When y'all make that decision, Hugh, does that naturally mean that guy gets a lot more reps in practice that week, or are you still trying to evenly divide?
I think we'll probably continue exactly what we've been doing. You know, getting them splitting the reps, 2 with the 1s, 2 with the 2s for each, so they're getting 4 reps of each. And we'll continue to get Mikhail some. Mikhail's come on a lot. He impressed in the scrimmage other than the fumble inside the 5. Really made some good throws and good decisions.